This right here is the Bolero Neo, and if it looks very familiar, it's because it also is very familiar. It is one of the top selling models for Mahindra in the sub 4-meter compact SUV segment, and it adds to the entire Bolero range. Now the Neo, along with the standard Bolero, they sell about 8,000 units a month, and till date, they've sold about 1.6 lakhs units on road, and that does not include TUV 300 numbers. That model has been sort of black taped and hushed out. The Neo is based on the TUV 300, if you remember that vehicle from Mahindra, but it got rebadged, a lot of changes, and it came out as the Neo in 2021, and ever since then, numbers have actually been rather decent for this model. Now, in its new avatar, as you can obviously see, you've got a nice new, more upmarket grille, kind of fits in with the rest of the Mahindra lineup. Gives you a taste of what the premium lineup is like. It's got a nice new color. It's actually got a host of new colors. This one over here, I just happened to be color coordinated today. Sheer luck. It's called Jeans Blue. And yeah, that's me too. But having said that, you get a choice of bold new colors as well. You've got some dual tone looks going out there. So you get a blacked out roof and all of that, which is again something very cool that you do get with the Bolero Neo. Up front, like I said, majorly it's the reworked front grille, gives it a slightly more premium, more plush look, a little bit more rounded off, gotten rid of that absolute square cut that it used to be like. But as you move along to the side, there are other changes that come to light. You can see that it's got these nice dark alloy wheels. So we're talking about 16-inch wheels over here. 215/70 R16s to be exact, and I like the dark alloys. I think they look nice and premium and give it a slightly more upmarket sporty touch. The Neo, again, panel wise, not too much has changed. You still have the door with this angle to it. So all in all, a pretty decent looking design. And if you do remember the TUV 300 when it first came out, on what this is based on, it was told to us that it's inspired by a battle tank. So yes, those lines still carry over. And if you can spot the battle tank in this, do let me know in the comments below. I do look forward to hearing from you. But having said that, as a product, the Bolero Neo is something that's you know, a little bit more plush, a little bit more upmarket compared to what the Bolero was. It fits in a very interesting niche in the entire Mahindra lineup. And now that it's been spruced up a bit, you know, you can see that the changes, while minimal, are, you know, answering major customer questions. And I think that that's what's important about the Neo. Whether it's the design, whether it's the fact that they've tweaked little bits of it, given it alloy wheels, changed the front grille to look a little bit more upmarket, given it this nice new spare wheel cover, which again looks rather striking. So it's been done well. I would say it's been put together really well. But it's time to take a look at the cabin and what we get with it over there. So the Neo has this nice upmarket cabin look and feel as well. It's also got leatherette seats on the top N11 version, and the seats have again been contoured and the foam has been redone for additional comfort and giving you that added bit of luxury as you sit on board. You get the touchscreen interface over here. As you can see, the large touchscreen. It used to be there before as well, but now a host of new features have been integrated with it. So that's definitely a big change over there. You've got a pretty neat instrument cluster right in front of you. Again, it's not been changed too much, but overall, I would say that with the Neo, they didn't really have to change the cabin all that much. It was slightly more premium, it was slightly more upmarket when you compare it to the standard Bolero. The Neo sort of fits in that gap between urban, rural, and it's got quite a few takers in that space. And I think that Mahindra has just played on its strong points and made them stronger and ensured that comfort and all of that takes precedence. Speaking about comfort, they've also tweaked the suspension. So it rides on a better system now, and obviously comfort has been enhanced, as well as ride and drive dynamics too. I hope to get the keys to it soon so I can tell you more about it then, but for now I'll just let you know that the suspension has been revised towards comfort a little bit more, so you're not going to get it to be as hoppy or jumpy as before. At least that's my expectation. Having said that, you do get your USB, USB-C power outlets over here. You've got your window controls right down here. You get armrests in the top version, which is again a nice neat touch. You've got steering mounted controls, you've got cruise control. So all of that is part of the package with the Neo. Let's take a look at the rear seat and the space that you get on board as well. And then we'll sum it up with the engine, pricing, and my verdict about this vehicle. So as I mentioned earlier, it does sit in that sub 4 meter compact segment. So while Mahindra has done a decent job in terms of overall space utilization on board, the rear seat, if you're a very tall driver like me, you can see that there's very little leg room. But if you're a little shorter than me and you have to move this up a bit more, people in the back will actually be quite comfortable. It's a nice seat again, done up in leatherette. That's again another premium touch that they've added to the N11 spec variant. And that's something that I think carries over rather well and enhances the cabin look and feel too. The foam has been done well, you know, you've got added comfort all taken care of back here. And it's not as utilitarian as it used to be. So I think Mahindra has done a good job of listening to the customer and sort of enhancing that appeal and comfort level as much as they could with this machine. Last but not the least is the boot, or where you get 2 tiny jump seats. I think it's best suited for kids because I'm 6'2", and when I try and do this, it's a very, very tight fit. Yeah, there's not 2 of me getting back here, but you can definitely fold them up. Fold up both the seats, you actually get decent luggage space back here. I would use it as a 5-seater. I would think that Mahindra should actually make a 5-seater version of this, maybe push the rear bench a little further back, enhance overall comfort, and come out with a very nice 5-seater in this spec that would look very cool. But yes, this, like I said, it bridges that urban-rural market space, and what you do get is a vehicle that's built to ferry around a lot of people. There are large families out there, and this works for the short haul, I guess, and you can actually get a decent bit of luggage in there too. Now coming to what you get powering the Neo. So under the hood, you've got the 1.5 liter MOC 100. Now it delivers 100 bhp of power, which is more than ample for a vehicle of this class. It's actually very peppy. It's a lot of fun to drive. And if you've driven it before, you've experienced it in different models of Mahindra, it does a brilliant job of ensuring that you've got that tractability, that pep, and that power going for you. Now the Bolero Neo also falls in the sub 4 meter category. It's got an engine that fits the requirement for the government to classify it as a small SUV, compact SUV. And with that, it gains the benefit of GST 2.0. So yes, the GST on this vehicle has dropped. It is now 12% from the 28%. And the prices are extremely aggressive when it comes to the Bolero Neo. And I think that that's really worked in Mahindra's favor. GST 2.0, plus the fact that they've been able to build these neat machines, you know, that sort of straddle the urban-rural segment and give you something that's fun to drive, something that looks pretty brilliant, is a little bit more upmarket, has got all the right tweaks, and as I said, the pricing is pretty spot on. You can see the pricing here on the screen, and that's for you to also judge. But on that note, feel free to write in. Let me know what you think about the Bolero Neo. If you got any more questions, you want to comment about it, you want me to answer something that I might have missed in this video, drop me a comment below. It's my promise and the MOTORSCRIBES promise that we answer every question that comes in on the channel.